Is the juice worth the squeeze? Simple gesture. Think of you if you have a fruit and it's some part of life. I'm making a metaphor. So you have any type of fruit and you have to squeeze it with your hands. Not a utensil, not a machine, but you gotta squeeze it. And for what you get from it, think of it might be something in life. You gotta squeeze it, do it, turn it, give effort towards getting whatever reward that comes from it. When you get the rewards or the effects of you squeezing, and the result is what it is, was it worth all the squeezing you had to do? Welcome to Foundation for Elevation Station. My name is Leon Meredith, and I am born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. And there are many things in my life that I have realized over the 49 years of my life that are not worth the squeeze. Mainly what I speak about is dating right now in this video. This is what's on my mind. Is the juice worth the squeeze in dating? I think of many of the things that I get when it comes to dating. And I believe that many people in our North American culture, even though any other places are involved in this, I wish to speak upon how in which we conduct ourselves here. For the most part, the majority. That's not each and every individual, just the majority. We think of our dating practices, marriages, what have you, relationships, period. And we date, have relationships, and do we ever ask ourselves, is the juice worth the squeeze? Do you think, what am I receiving from this relationship, this interaction? Think about it. Because many of us believe that sex is something we're getting within this relationship, when under my ideology, which is the truth, and it's hard to go against it, sex is a shared experience. One person is not giving another person sex. This notion has irritated many of ladies that come across my path, because I wholeheartedly believe it, because you're going to enjoy this, interaction with me and you a hell of a lot greater than me. Like you just are. I'm going to do my all to give you a time of your life, but in and of itself, I still consider it a shared experience. I'm not giving you, just because you enjoy this thing a whole lot more than me, you shaking over there, you feeling great, it's still a shared experience. You gave me, I gave you, we sharing this. So when it comes to functional relations with other people in hopes of creating a relationship and a marriage, it has to be measured in different ways. Because anytime a male or a female allows someone else to only bring sex to the table, and that's it, and you bring finances, you bring other stuff to the table of your interaction, at that point you are letting your lower desires take control of you. See, what I understand, and if you are an intelligent person, you are a person that's building, you understand that when you bring a certain energy to a person, that energy must be reciprocated to have, balanced relations. It's no way to continuously be used. So for people that allow people to bring sex to the table, and that's it, you could never value yourself much. You don't value your own sex. If you paying someone for sex, how could you value your own sex or yourself in general? I just see it a different way, and I know that we are masters of words today, where we can use different scenarios and word combinations to make it fair seeming, or some type of way that giving cash, making it rain, throwing the cash, like it all equal out to something that's okay to do for a man or for a woman, for instance. But for me and my understanding, I think that male or female, get control of your lower desires and understand you are worth more than not requiring a person to bring nothing but their sex to join spirits with you. It has to be some other components that they bring and share. Because what else is there? Well, there is a degree of connection that may be spiritual. It may be a certain energy to entertain the other person, like conversation, that type of engagement, different topics and subjects. We can, I can drive and lead the conversation. This thing is valuable and filling. You may need some type of guidance or, spiritual counseling or a therapist. You are engaging with a person, and this person is taking up on themselves to reciprocate the energy and vibrate with you from a therapeutic angle, for which they soothe you, for which they are able to soothe and become one with your spirit. See, these types of things are very valuable. It's no way to ignore the other benefits that can come when interacting with another person besides sexual intimacy. It's time that we upgrade our understanding of relations and relationships. We have in this society in America, not each and every person, but the majority has just changed prostitution into something fair. This is what it has become. How do we change it? Are we this weak of people, especially men, are we this weak of people to allow our sexual or our lower desires to take control of everything in our life, to where we are at a point to cash out our wallet? We could take our wallet and just cash in our wallet and make that thing like this, just to stroke out of orgasm and keep it moving. As many people can do that on their own and probably have a better time. But I and I'm not turning this into, self-pleasuring, but what I want to say is, why do we sacrifice so much, mainly men, why do we sacrifice so much life, so much equity in life, just for a shallow, lower vibrational hookup? Why? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Or are we like little kids? I just want to feel good for a second. Oh, if I fall, I feel good. Okay, we sacrifice so much to just feel good for a second, huh? No. This ain't the way God intended. Yeah, we could feel good in the meanwhile, in between while, but it's very important to understand the destiny, the destination, the journey that we must travel, and to not take these worldly, lower vibrational desires and put them in the forefront of our existence. Let's stop putting these lower vibrational pleasures and desires as the main points of our daily life. God said sacrifice is necessary. On that note, I want to say I love you, and ask yourself, is the juice worth the squeeze? Peace.